So hello dear students, in the previous lectures, especially the two lectures, we have studied about Miller indices. So continuing the third part of Miller indices, today we will study about distance between parallel lattice planes in a cubic crystal. So for this we assume two parallel planes in a cubic crystal. One plane is passing through origin and the other plane which is parallel to the previous plane is named as ABC plane, is having Miller indices as HKL. So now we wish to represent this HKL plane on the coordinate system. Suppose this is our coordinate system: x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. The intercept of the plane having Miller indices HKL, these intercepts on the three axes will be A by H, B by K, C by L. So how do we come to know about the intercepts of a plane having Miller indices HKL, that they are these? So we work in a reverse way. If we suppose these are the intercepts on the axes respectively, and we try to find the Miller indices, then step number 1, we divide by A, B and C respectively. So we will get 1 by H, 1 by K, 1 by L. Then we take reciprocal. Then it will be H, K, L. There is no need to take a common factor or convert them these into integers by multiplying with some number. So what we get to know from this, that if a plane is having HKL Miller indices, then its intercepts will be A by H, B by K and C by L. Then if we wish to represent them using a plane, then we get 3 points: A point, whose coordinates will be A by H 0 0, B point, whose coordinates will be B 0, B by K 0 as it is on y-axis, then point C 0 0, C by L. So we join these 3 points. So our this plane is the required plane having Miller indices HKL. Second plane is the plane passing through the origin. So firstly we try to find the equation of ABC plane using mathematics. equation of plane ABC is given by x over a by h, y over b by k, z over c by l. So this plane will be h over a x, k by b y, l by c z equal to 1. So we mark this as equation number 1. So now what is our aim? Our aim is to find the distance between parallel planes. So there are two planes, one is not shown here, that is passing through origin. Second plane is ABC. So if we are to wish to find the perpendicular distance between the planes, then we draw a perpendicular ON. Here N is a point lying on ABC plane. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is also 90 degree because ON is perpendicular to this plane. All these angles are 90 degree. So this is a three-dimensional figure. The plane through origin is not shown here, but as there is a plane passing through origin, so O is a point lying on that plane. So from that we have drawn ON perpendicular to plane ABC. So now using the perpendicular formula, the length of the perpendicular ON will be calculated as, using the perpendicular distance formula, ON, which we supposed equal to D, is calculated as here the perpendicular is from origin. So H over A first coordinate, K over B second coordinate, L over C third coordinate, minus 1 divide by H over A square, K over B square, L over C square. So D, it will be, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0, minus 1 modulus is 1. So this formula will be H over A whole square, K over B whole square, L by C whole square. For a cubic lattice, A is equal to B is equal to C. Let they are equal to A. So D, it will be H square over A square, K square by A square, L square by A square. So D, it will be A divided by H square, K square, L square. So this is the distance between two parallel planes having Miller indices H, K and L. This is very important relation, and based on this relation now we will solve few numericals. First numerical is find the interplanar spacing between the 0, 1, 1 planes in a cubic lattice with lattice constant A. So solution is H is equal to 0, K is equal to 1, L is equal to 1. So D is equal to A divided by square root of H square, K square, L square. So it is 0 square, 1 square, 1 square. So D will be A divided by square root of 2. So this is the spacing between two parallel planes having Miller indices 0, 1, 1. The next numerical is find the interplanar spacing between the one, two, three planes in a cubic crystal with lattice constant A. So this is a very similar numerical. H is equal to 1, K is equal to 2, L is equal to 3, D is equal to A divided by H square, K square, L square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. So it is A divided by square root of 40. So this is the spacing between the parallel planes with Miller indices 1, 2 and 3. Next numerical is find the interplanar spacing between 1, 1, 0 planes in a orthorhombic system where A is 4.50 angstrom, B is equal to 3.50 angstrom, C equal to 2.50 angstrom. So H is equal to 1, K is equal to 1, L is equal to 0. So D is equal to 1 divided by H square by A square, K square by B square, L square by C square. One divided by 4.50 10 raised to power minus 10 value of angstrom. 1 divided by 3.50 10 raised to power minus 10 square. 0 divided by 2.5 10 raised to power minus 10 square. So when we solve this, what we will get? 1 divided by 20.25 10 raised to power minus 20, 1 divided by last term is 0, 12.25 10 raised to power minus 20, so 10 raised to power minus 20 comes common. In the square root it will be 10 raised to power minus 10, 1 by 20.25, 12.25. So when we solve this, finally you will get 2.763 10 raised to power minus 10. So D comes out to be 2.763 angstrom. Now we come to the last and very important numerical of Miller indices concept. Most important for exams. Show that the directions are written with the square brackets. HKL is perpendicular to the plane HKL in a cubic system. Solution. So if we wish to represent HKL plane on a three-dimensional coordinate system, it will be having intercepts that we discussed in the first article. A by h 0 0 0, b by k 0 0 0, c by l. So this is the plane which is represented by these Miller indices. Here OA vector, it is equal to A over H I cap, OB vector B by K J cap, OC vector C by L K cap. So from here we can get the lines AB vector which is equal to OB minus OA vector. So it is B by K J cap, A by H I cap. So we mark it with equation number 1. Now we come to direction. So the direction HKL is represented as say it is represented with ON vector. So it is H I cap, K J cap, L K cap. So now we will check the angle. For that, as we have to show they are perpendicular. So as we know, A dot B is AB cos theta. So for perpendicular vectors, theta is 90 degree. So cos 90 is 0, so A dot B is 0. So we will use this concept for the solution of the present problem. So here we take the dot product of AB and ON vector. So for that, what we will do, we will multiply the coefficient of I cap with coefficient of I cap. So it is minus A by H into H. Then coefficient of J cap B by K into K, 0 into L. So it is minus A plus B. For cubic system, A is equal to B equal to C. So if we substitute this value here, AB vector dot ON vector, it comes out to be 0. So AB vector is perpendicular to ON vector. Similarly, we can prove BC vector is perpendicular to ON vector. AC vector is perpendicular to ON vector. So conclusion of all these things in a single line is ON vector is perpendicular to plane ABC, or we can say direction HKL, it represents ON vector is perpendicular to plane HKL. So this is very important article. So presently it completes the Miller indices concept. Keep in touch. Thanks a lot.